All right, Shalom. I want to start off as always by giving all praises and glory unto Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Bacha HaKodash. That one is unto the apostles, the elders, and the bishops of the millstone. I want to send much love to the brothers out there doing this work in truth and sincerity. And I also want to send peace and blessings unto the believers of the hopeful elect. And real quick in this lesson here, I wanted to play two videos through the spirit of Yahweh Shai Shai, and I pray that it's edifying. Okay. Now these two videos are going to be centered around artificial intelligence in the medical field. Okay. Now, this first video, as you can see, the title of this video reads, "Social media trends shows people turning to AI chatbots to answer medical questions." And this is something that we've all may have seen, right? A person asking ChatGPT about medical issues or medical, situations, right? And what they're doing is they're feeding the AI chatbot and it's learning and becoming better, okay? And it's giving people medical advice so that they don't have to go to the hospital, so to speak, right? This is very interesting, man, because what this is doing is normalizing you with talking with AI for medical advice. Now, when I saw this video, I immediately thought back to last year when my man's Larry Ellison over here to the right said something very interesting concerning AI in the medical field. Okay. Now, if you don't know who Larry Ellison is, I highly suggest you go look him up. Okay. Look up that devil. All three of them are devils up here. Okay. Sam Altman and this guy here in the middle. Okay. He's bugged out. But listen to what Larry Ellison is going to say concerning AI in the medical field. And I remember when he first said this, I said, this is interesting. But without further ado, I want to play this clip and then I'll get back to my other video. But real quick, I want to play this here.
Talked about what can come out of this as far as healthcare and other things. People are starting to get their head around AI, but not fully.
Well, when you go to the hospital these days, if you're using a modern system, using a modern system, the doctor will get a little note written by AI describing what the purpose of the appointment, and then that note will have your latest lab tests and your and before, so the doctor is prepared when they meet with the patient. The AI will actually listen to the conversation between the doctor and the patient and make recommendations and improve the likelihood that the patient's going to get a high quality of care. It's easier for the doctor, it's better outcomes for the patient. It's really a revolution in medicine, but it's a revolution in many other industries as well. Medicine just touches us all.
Sam, for the people who are concerned about AI.
Yeah. You see that? While you talk to the doctor about your symptoms, okay, in your situation, the AI is going to be listening in and giving you feedback, giving you recommendations. So we're seeing this trend of people seeking AI for medical answers, man. This is all setting up that digital prison, okay, where AI and robotics will be a part of our daily lives like never before, right? I'm sounding like Donald Trump right now. like never before. But it's being normalized, man. And so sooner or later, inside of the hospitals, you're gonna see robots. Okay, you're gonna be talking to a damn screen. Okay, with a AI giving you advice, giving you diagnosis, right? A diagnosis. I mean, it's crazy. But this is the world that we're heading into, man. Okay. So I'm gonna play this here, only 3 minutes long. But I pray that
People are turning to AI for just about everything, from writing emails to planning trips to now getting medical advice, something doctors don't exactly recommend.
If you're not using ChatGPT as your personal physician, you're missing out.
The whole asking Chat to act as my medicine doctor really helped me.
So how many people are doing this? A new survey from KFF finds about a third of adults use AI chatbots for health information, about the same number who turn to social media.
The increasing cost of healthcare and the increasing difficulty people are having trying to get appointments. I think we see that reflected in this urge to try and find quick information or another substitute.
Liz Hamill, KFF's senior vice president, says most people use AI for general questions, like looking up a symptom, but some still rely on it to explain test results before hearing back from their doctors.
One of the things that I found really surprising is that a lot of people are using these tools and not following up with a doctor.
I am so busy, so I just don't have any time to go into the doctor's office.
My copay at the doctor, don't want to pay for that.
The trend.
Right. It is it is hell trying to go to the doctor, man. Right? All this paperwork, long lines, high medical bills. It's a hot mess. And so the people are turning to AI chatbots for answers, for medical answers, man. Trying to see how they can get around the doctor, get around going to the hospital, and trying to heal themselves, so to speak, right? Or at least see what's going on with themselves, okay? And so, as I said, when I saw this video, this made me think about what Larry Ellison said. How that when you go to the doctor and you communicate with the doctor, artificial intelligence, AI, will be listening in to you guys' conversations. And as they hear the conversation, AI, they're going to give you feedback to your situation, to your so-called symptoms. And then AI is going to prescribe you medicine, saying, look, take this or take that to deal with your situation. So these devils got everything covered, man. Okay? AI and robotics is going to be everywhere. There will be no escaping it. Okay? Eventually, they're going to make it to where, hey, look, if you don't have a digital ID, you wouldn't even get access to a hospital to get diagnosed, okay? Or whatever. But this is where the world is heading, man. And people are already been, pretty much programmed into using AI and asking AI for everything, ChatGPT for everything, okay? So when they go to the hospital and they see a robot or some machine, with AI, it'll be like talking to their phone, right? Or typing into their phone and talking to the AI, bro. So this is very interesting, man. This is very interesting, It's just funny that Larry Ellison said this last year, and now all of a sudden, this social media trend shows people turn into AI chatbots to answer medical questions. They know what people are asking the AI, bro. Okay? They got all the data. They see what people are asking, so like, yeah, this gonna be perfect. Here we go.
highlights real gaps in our healthcare industry. According to the poll, younger people are more likely to use these tools along with Black and Hispanic adults and the uninsured. Using the internet to answer health questions isn't something new. WebMD almost...
Who do they name? Black and Hispanic adults. So Jake, okay? And not just Jake, but Jake at the top of the list. Okay? Because Jake got health issues. Bad diets. Right? Don't keep the laws of the Most High. A nigga eat anything. Okay? I saw a video with Jake who cooked a shark and then ate it. He cooked a snake. He ate the snake. I mean, just anything. Jake just cooked it, bro. And that's bad in the South. Okay, in the South, oh my goodness. Louisiana, Mississippi, Alabama, they got bad diets, man. Tennessee, bad diets. So Jake trying to get answers, man. Right? About diabetes and gout and all these things that Jake suffered with. It's amazing, man. But that's what you get when you don't follow the laws of the Most High. You get sickly, okay? And then eventually, the body gives out. But here we go.
Insured. Using the internet to answer health questions isn't something new. WebMD, almost as old as the web itself, and we've all been there, going down the dark, scary hole of Dr. Google, convinced our symptoms add up to the worst case scenario. In some ways, AI tools now are just making that process easier and smarter. That is, if the AI gets it right. A recent study published in Nature found ChatGPT Health missed more than half of emergency cases, like severe diabetes complications and respiratory failure. The chatbot also over-recommended care for about 65% of non-urgent cases. An OpenAI spokesperson says the study doesn't reflect how ChatGPT is typically used, saying it's built for follow-up questions, not a single response to a medical scenario. But with results like that, it might not be a surprise that doctors aren't thrilled with the emerging tech. Some states like New York considering legislation that would ban AI chatbots from impersonating licensed professionals like doctors, lawyers, or vets. Proponents of AI have called it protectionism and bad for consumers. But even some doctors say physicians are now using AI chat tools themselves and recognize the benefits.
They are convenient, they're inexpensive, they're pretty smart, and they probably know more than the patient would know. But they can be hazardous if we're not careful. What I tell people is use them thoughtfully.
Dr. Robert Wachter, author of a new book about AI called Giant Leap, says it could all help transform the healthcare system.
Medicine has so many unmet needs, and I think unmeetable needs if we don't use AI, that I think the combination of the magic of the technology and what medicine needs to do it's a very powerful combination.
A powerful combination.
Right. You need AI, brother, to fix your medical issues, okay? Not what the Most High put in the earth, as the scripture said, the Lord made medicine, not the earth, man. No. Go to AI and let them give you a prescription, man. This is madness, bro. But anyway, 2 Corinthians 2:11, lest Satan should get an advantage of us, for we are not ignorant of his devices. So this thing is at the doors, man. Okay? It's only a matter of time, bro. But I'll close out with that. Hope that was edifying. I'll praise you. How about Shimon Shai? Shalom.